Hey man, now look. Oh, y'all can't see nothing. All right, there you go. Now look, got a new way for my videos. It's still the same way though. Still the same way. Just the new process when I'm editing. You feel me? Make sure to subscribe, like, share. We do got a new Discord link in the description, bro. When all the new games come out, we gonna be on them. You know what I'm saying? Get turned off them. So yeah. OG Almighty, you already know what dealio is. Link it to his channel in the description too. He coming out with that content, bro. I like to piggyback off things he say. See if I agree. He got a brilliant mind because he's been playing 2K for a long time, just like how I am. And hopefully 2K26. I feel like since y'all know it's that round where we phase off from the P4 and the Xbox One. If you ain't got your P4 and P5 and Xbox Series X yet, what is you doing? It been what 4-5 years? You still ain't got it. What is you doing? But hopefully, I'm thinking 2K26 gonna be good this time. If they get that snappiness, we gonna like this game, bro. We can play defense without sliding, and it's not playing for us. We gonna like this game. If I can get a block with a lower block, we gonna like this game. If I can shoot 7 for 7, 10 for 10 from the 3, we gonna like this game. But let's get straight into it.
It's my damn man's buddy switched on me like a transformer. Yeah, you changed. Back on
it's 22.
Screen.
I did a video on 22. Ashley,
click this video, get some good energy, meaning some blessings come, maybe some money, maybe you hit a FanDuel bet, I don't know, maybe you get some pussy. Something good is going to happen for you by hitting the like button. All right, now as you can see, they were beautiful. Let me come back real quick because you guys may have missed that. The badge selection to NBA 2K.
ooh, like, I don't know. Did the video drop? I think it did drop. I don't know. 2K22 had 80 plus badges, right? So as you see on the screen, he's probably gonna explain it, but you have badges for everything. Now let's what you mean? What you mean badges for everything? Shooting is the same way, defense the same way, slashing is the same way. Remember, 80 badges, so that means 20 badges per slot. You see they got, I don't think ankle breaker worked this year, but tight handles did. But look, floor general, that's to give a boost to everybody except yourself on the floor. You feel me? Bailout, you already know what that is. Dimer, you already know that is. Glue hands, they throw a pass. Y'all know the animation we getting out where he not catching the ball? That'll help. You know what I'm saying? Let me see one we don't got now. Needle threader, just like visionary. Quick first step. I miss you, man. So I took you for granted, but I miss you. You feel me? Stop and go. Hit the hesitation. This way. Come on, let's change it up. Triple thread juke. This cook off. You feel me? Hyperdrive, quick chain dribbling. You know what I'm saying? Bullet passer. The passing been asked for years now, and now people are finally realizing it. Bullet passer speeds up your pass. Post playmaker, you in the post, you can make a flippy do. We missing the badge, right? I don't think so. Cause I don't think flashy passer was in this game, man. I missed that badge too. But 2K22 on that badge concept, bro, they had a lot of badges, and I think that's the way we need to go. We always need to go to more badges. You wanna know why? Cause it fills in them holes. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you want to be a spot up shooter? Here's gonna be your core badges right here you want to use, but you can branch out and still get these right here if you want to, but you want corner specialist, you want catch and shoot, you want hot zone hunter, you want green machine. That's the core badges of a shooter, right? Well, maybe not, you know what I'm saying, corner specialist. I don't know how you playing, but yeah, bro, you had badges. We just gonna
then
20 minutes.
NBA 2K22. I feel like this is one of the good 2Ks people slept on. Like this was just
This was fun. This was fun.
To me, it was balanced. It was less meta talk. You heard about the speed boost and people who just left right, but it was like that one thing, and you could still stop it.
Yeah.
With how the mechanics was back in the day. Yeah, people could cheese it, and sometimes they gonna hit you with it here and there.
I actually done with 22. You know what I'm saying?
Or basketball, period. You know. But it was just that balance. They had other little methods and things to the back. Like, look, just don't some nostalgia hit you. You see certain badges, glue hands. Like, why they take certain stuff like that? I feel like we don't even have certain grips sometimes with the ball. It depends on the pass accuracy, certain weird stuff. Stop and go. Like, man, they used to have badges that just used to feel like it meant something. Everybody couldn't have every badge either. So it was like, yeah, man, the game used to feel a little different. And then they used to need to tweak some badges like glue hands and stuff, right? So we get off to that. This real video here is today to talk about NBA 2K26. They are going to implement quick stopping. Whether they call it quick stopping or not, they may just call it quick stopping because it doesn't even sound bad. But they're going to implement that back into the game. Now, people may ask why. When you look at older 2Ks, there was just a nice, comfortable feel. It even helped you hit your shot more so because you were just locked into a certain position. It didn't feel like wobbly. It just felt on the point. And you see how people were able to just stop. Does that look fake? Does that look animated? Does that look not realistic at all? Look how his feet get set. Does that really look fake?
Hell no.
I'm not understanding. And they started hitting the quick stop at this point. In earlier 2Ks, which I'm going to show, you can see that it was easier. Look at the animation that you do to do it too. It's nothing that it seems like it's something that's supposed to be cheesy. It seemed like it's something that
it's literally just stopping, like
just like if people were playing the pool table and you have to, not the pool table, yeah, kind of like the pool table, or like the ice hockey, and you're hitting it back and forth. It's just whoever made the right hit, you know. So it's nothing that is like cheesy. Why can't we stop on the dot like this how we used to? They made this new sliding mechanic technology thing because they want us fading more. That's why they made the game like that. They want us taking those fade shots more. They want us taking those hop step shots more on the move because you're actually in real momentum. They want us to feel that realistic NBA, but this is realistic too. NBA players can stop on the dot. That is like 100% real. Like, I don't get why they stop that. They try to make it to where you can stop on the dot within go-to shots or only within hop step shots or like a, you know, a pull-up fade. You know what I mean? That's how they make us do it. But I know in real reality how it's played out.
We can start any
What
time.
made them take this away? Look, what's fake about that? It's they can say, oh, it's animated, but they can make a better looking jump shot where the player kind of leans. It's not like a fade. It's like, why do they only give us the option of a fade? It's like a player kind of leans a little bit and he's kind of getting a little bit more momentum on the shot. And that can be a different type of shot. Right? It's just see, I have the imagination to see how a jump shot could look a little bit different from just our regular standing jump shots, but it's not a full fade yet. It's just a different type of jump shot, like kind of like your on the move shot. They need to make something like that because they're making it just slow down, slow pace. This is the quick stopping of how we used to quick stop at NBA 2K24 right before we went to 25. Look at how he's having to move. You can look at the gameplay versus looking at 22 and tell. Look at how his body had to turn just now. You can look at this gameplay right here. You see how his body turned right here? This is what I mean by I understand mechanics deeply, and I realized they took that quick stopping out because they wanted to try to balance it for comp within the shooting and the green window and stuff like that, because they knew before everybody really shot shots, they would do a quick stop to get themselves planted. Now 2K is like, okay, how can we make that a little bit more difficult?
Hey man, he said give me an ad, bro. He said make it a little bit more difficult
For them because they already have badges. Like I can go through their whole mindset and like understand like why they did what they did. It's just like people think they don't care about the super competitive gameplay no more. They just family friendly. Everybody's trying to go to that route where they can kind of mix it, put everybody on the same level. I'm telling y'all, I understand how this goes. Now look, some people are going to be above and exceed, but it's like some type of science they have on why that person would. I'm telling you. Now look, this is what we had to deal with in 24. The quick stopping, let me go back to regular speed. Quick stopping start to get hit, but when you shot a shot, still like when you would stop or plant your feet a little bit, it still felt way better than 25. Everybody right now can contest and say that in my comment section. In NBA 2K24, yes, we started feeling that weirdness, but it was a bump up from 23. 23, there was like no real type of like you could stop. Both of these games honestly was better when it came to stopping and shooting the ball. Now in this game, you have to do many of more methods to stop and shoot the ball. I'm going to show another example.
You gotta let go of that. You gotta let go of everything. Hopefully,
you can stop on the dot and shoot a shot like this in 24, and it feels comfortable. I'm not saying you can't do it in 25 to the people that's gonna. Oh, it's just less comfortable. And they did that on purpose, and it's not a good purpose to the game. It's not. It's more so that makes the game meta, and people are using the same moves to get the same type of shots and get the same type of shot outcomes. Like, that's boring. That's why everybody says the game is boring. See, at least you could stop and like get a little plant, and the game just in 24 was a little bit more balanced when it came to that foot planting technology that they was trying to implement. But you can still see, like, let me go back when he went to the crab move, when it first went to crab move, so I can show y'all in slow motion. Look, this is when they added it. Like, you see how he's all straight, everything looks coordinate, like his body looks coordinate. But look, watch when he tries to turn to the left. Not yet, hold on, I'm clicking out. I'm trying to pause it right on the dot. Let me see, come on, do it again. There it is. See, you have to catch things like really at the right time, and we're gonna super slow it down because this is very important for you guys to see. This is where I'm telling y'all they're gonna bring the quick stopping back. I could tell like 2K is trying to build a new system. Look, you see how his body turns like this? Look at this. Dribble right, comes to the move. Look how his body's turning, and he palms the ball. This is like a flawed mechanic that they slowing us down right here. They can make us have a faster movement from this frame, from that frame that I showed y'all when he's turning to going here. And then look how it makes him do like a little raise up. How is he doing that with the ball? Does he have glue on his hands? Does he have glue on his hands? They already started messing with the game's movement to this point. Yeah, you still look animated back then, whatever certain moves or whenever you go to a chain, but the chain was still clean. This chain of movement, even when it's just left stick movement without adding the right stick, is not clean. We can see it. It's not clean movement. Watch it in slow mo. Be like, you have to understand they already was messing up, but we still would rather deal with 24 than this. Look, palm. Doesn't even put the ball down. That's supposed to be a dribble. Oh my. Do y'all see what I'm talking about? When I'm playing the game, I'm such a detailed person. Like, even in real life reality, sometimes I have to make sure I'm not analyzing too much and just get my mind clear. But when I sit back and I analyze heavily, because I'm playing the game and I feel how certain stuff, and I'm like, why my player move like that? Like, I know I could be way more shifty. I realize these little small things in 2K. To me, this makes the dribbling system flawed. Yes, you can still move fancy and clean, but no, I understand that it could be something 10 times
Niggas
better.
went to the Z's.
They're just not getting it right. They probably don't want the dribbling to be too fast, so they make these little weird animations right here where it's not even.
One thing I say, bro, dribbling is 75 to 80% of the offensive end. You got what you mean? That's how you get up the court. That's how you get to the spot. That's how you get to the lay. That's how you get open enough to pass the ball. Let me tell you, that's how you get to your spot. Did I say that? That's how you get to the lane. You feel me? That's how you get to the. Of course, you got dunk and shoot and layup, and you got all that. But if the dribbling's not smooth, the game won't feel smooth.
That's not even supposed to look like that. One more time, and then we're gonna get to the next clip. Tell me I'm not crazy right here. This looks smooth because these are regular animations that they had input. When they try to add it in this left stick stuff, look at this. Come on, dog. Clear travel, palm, glue hand. So, we get on to this video, and I want you guys to watch this. I want you guys to watch how he is struggling. When you watch a video, hold on, we're going to make one more clip. Here's another great video.
He was 21?
I had to make sure I topped it off.
22, not 22, fuck 20.
Please go crazy on my likes, man. The devs see this. It's like, trust me, they gonna feel this. Like, I'll be too on point. NBA 2K20, the best, I would say, easiest quick stop game because it was a simple mechanic of just pulling like down, I think on the analogs. It was like very simple, but it was a timing mechanism thing. It's not gonna save you. It's not gonna make you some type of super beast. It was just a time to set your feet. Watch how much control these players have in NBA 2K20 to get themselves on.
Man, look at the old events, man. This is why I say the theater should be out, man. We need 3 parts. The theater should be gone. Like, we missing out on events like Dunk Feast. You know what I'm saying? Dunk Fest, my fault. Dime time. Even though they put dime time as a what you call it? That's it. Dime time should be a community event, dog. Like, what the hell?
And stop on the dot and shoot a shot. Okay? Boom. 1. There was a quick stop animation. NBA 2K20, I ain't gonna lie to you, it was very smooth of a game. Right here, boom, another quick stop animation. You can stop, plant your feet. What is crazy about this? Y'all tell me.
It's too
Boom,
much,
his
bro.
hands are down. What is crazy about this? This is really like how it looks in the NBA. Boom, still could clean because that's a late contest. You got to be in somebody's grill. You could be in somebody's grill in this game. So it was really no excuse. 20 had that good defense. Everybody, I had defense tutorials that had 200,000 views. You can search it up right now, NBA 2K20 defense tutorial. You'll see my tutorial because I was a lockdown menace in this game. If somebody hit on you, this game wasn't super fast like that. They was just cooking you.
Look at bro, 2K20 could have been that 2K if they would have speed that shit up, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. If they would have sped up 2K20, I was fucking with it. Ain't the best, ain't being the best, but they would have speeded up. It would have made it a lot more better, bro. I promise you, bro.
Stop, man. 2K felt the feel right here is 2K. It's just the feel. It's pretty. It's pretty. Everybody can look at this and just look at how you can stop on the 3-point line. People forget how the dribble moves, what you're going to be picky with. Look at how you can stop on the 3-point line. And it's comfy. Now you sliding and stuff. Wait, we got...
Seeing this shit, man. This shit, I'm getting flashbacks to 25 when I let my controller go. Why my nigga still moving? Stop moving. And then you take a dribble pull up. You like, all right, bro. Don't fuck up everything.
The last video coming to show NBA 2K25. I'm telling y'all, quick stopping is going to be back. They're going to have it to where we can.
They're gonna have to go back to this shit.
This was some type of test. I don't know if they was trying to test like defense mechanics this year with certain things and making a player slide a little bit more on offense so it could help defense. That's how I take it at certain points. You know, it's just certain things like the automatic strong handles. It just seems like they just forcing us to want to play a certain way. You know what I mean? Certain dribble moves, you stop on a dot, you could just shoot comfortable. You don't even see that Curry to a 3-point shot no more. You don't even see that. People can't even say they see that anymore. Look at this. His hands are down. What's wrong with that?
There's too much,
Look
man.
at how the plant looks.
You know the Cavs was gonna be complaining, bro. You already know what it is, man.
And the fades look good. Why did they take our planting, the ability to plant and stay that still on a jump shot when you're dribbling? Come on, people, let's be real. And players can stop on a dot in the league. We're going to get off here because there's just too much beautiful peaks on that. Too much beautiful peaks on that.
What just happened?
Now, listen to this guy, and I want you guys to watch how he struggles to stay on that 3-point line. It's not a good tutorial. People can make these tutorials, but when you watch anybody, when I've been watching tutorials on NBA 2K25, it's so random. Like everybody has like little different methods. Some moves they have different little combos because some people don't like chaining those combos together. They can't chain them together consistently. It's just, it seems like so random. Really, unless you're doing a simple move, like a simple move.
You're gonna get a quote-unquote combo move. So this one is a moving combo moves, and
Let's
you want
watch.
to trigger this this animation right there. So to do that, I'd flick up down, which is technically a crossover. So if I was running straight, I would get that. If you do up down, you get that same animation. But so you're just gonna hold R2 and flick up down running this way. You can also
Inside
do
the 2,
left right. Hold on.
right on the line, so it's not comfy.
Right left, I mean sorry.
Inside.
So you can also do left right and get that animation.
And plus the damn.
Sorry, like I said, this is mad uncomfortable for me, so I'm gonna be messing this up a lot. I'm gonna do up down because that's what's more comfortable for me, and you get that animation. And then right after you trigger that animation, you can shoot right out of it, just like this. So that's kind of a pretty much.
Do you see all that he had to do? I want you guys to look at it. Do you see all that he had to do to make a 3-point shot and to do a quick stop? And I applaud him because you find a way to stop quick and shoot. But look at how much he has to go through. And I'm going to want you guys to watch the animation again in slow-mo when he does it. Cross, boom. So
Right.
he has to do that in order to get a shot. And
He had to pull off an animation and then hold square so he can shoot the ball. That's fucked up, bro. It used to be back then. You flick down. It wasn't no you flick down. You let go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
everybody shot.
it's just dumb as hell.
The same too. When
They're making us do more for
like
some dumbass reason.
How the hands come out and how it drops, like how your body looks like this. Everybody looks like that when they shoot certain shots. They make it seem like we have these NBA player jump shots on the animations, but we don't come down exactly like how the NBA players look. People's shot releases be looking like this. It's just the form, and then it comes like this. Then it's like 4 different animations, bro. It's ugly to me. It's like other 2Ks, you could at least tell like people's different jump shots. You could tell somebody have a different jump shot in this game, but not all the time. Sometimes. But certain animations when people are shooting and dribbling off the dribble and shooting, you can't really tell sometimes. So I want you guys just to hold that, man. Think about that. And I guarantee y'all, like I said, I'm always on point with my predictions. I realized how loose this game is. Like I be in the tester mindset now. I don't sit and be in the mindset of like, oh damn, yeah, this 2K they gonna be on point. And no, I'm looking at what they giving us now and seeing what they trying to do, and I know they gonna make the movement more snappier. It's just they move in slow pace with us. Like I said, when they do with the iPhones and stuff, they baby feed us the technology and the fun. I'm telling y'all, it be like that. We so mad about this problem this year, then they give us it next year, so we're satisfied in some way. We still find another problem, but we're satisfied in some way. I know that that's a real science that could be done to me. I'm not dumb. Next year, oh, we're gonna be able to stop better. Oh snap, damn, that's one thing we can be happy about. Open up the green windows a little more. Yo, it's not hard, bro. It's not hard. I don't get it, bro. They already got millies. It's not hard. What else they gotta do? They the only basketball game. They the only one to be sanctioned. It's been years. Let's stop talking about other basketball games coming out, please. I'm a realist. Let's stop it. They're the ones that's sanctioned to do it. They don't care. Like, see, people talk about the NBA right now. The NBA ratings is down. Our NBA not the same no more. Up. That's just how people talk about it. They still gonna be dropping, doing their things. People are still gonna be fans and producing and buying. So I don't even complain no more. I'm at the point where I'm just trying to break down. We kind of not make fun of it, but we break it down in such a way where it's like they gotta start making changes because they just looking too goofy now. Like, that's the type of time I'm on. Because I still like 2K. I still like a basketball game. You know? It's just like, yo, people gotta learn when it's that type of fight. It's just like how none of y'all know the government, or some people will say some stuff about the government, whatever the case is, but nobody gonna try to go out and do no crazy type of stuff to do some type of crazy change type thing. You gonna work your job, do what you doing, live your life. So it's the same thing when it comes to 2K. Some people gotta realize it's that same type of fight. It's that same type of fight. Unless some new basketball comes, I don't see it no time soon, bro. I just seen 2K up in their game and doing what they do. They got it on live. People still buying this right now and playing it and going crazy. Y'all hit the like, man, subscribe. Look how he's struggling to stop on that 3-point line. It's not like how it used to look back in the day. People could just stop on the dot. It's like a little slidey effect to it, like we got on ice skates or roller skates. All right. Y'all hit that like, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next one.
Like I said, hit the like, subscribe, man. But yeah, bro, they didn't fix the dribbling, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. Please, man. I feel like the easiest way to fix it, it's a simple way. One, you gotta speed it up for sure, but make it manual. Like 2K20, it was manual. I think all the way up to 22, 23, it was manual. I'm gonna say 22 for sure, because I've been labbing up on 22. It's manual. Like, it's right stick, left stick. So if you wanted to go a certain way, boom, you can literally momentum off the left stick. You feel me? You hit a simple cross this way, you hold it that way. You can do it with a 60, 65 overall. You can do it with it. I don't know about no 50. I think you could do it with a 50. But yeah, if you make it manual, left, right, so right stick is more to his bringing the ball a certain way, and then the left stick is more the movement. So if I want to do it momentum, hold left stick that way or whichever way, boom. But yeah, if they make it more manual, I feel like they'll bring in that smoothness. I feel like once they bring in that smoothness, that fastness, that consistency of the dribbling, and we can do what we want to do on the right time, in the right circumstances, where we'll be Gucci, bro. So they got then the shooting, you gotta make the shooting. I made it seem right, but hey, subscribe, like, share, man. Discord, yeah.